Uh, Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Um, Now, have you ever watched a movie so magical that even its tiny mistakes seem almost charming? Um, uh, well, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban has plenty of those little quirks lurking just behind the scenes. Um, the film is a visual masterpiece, thanks to Alfonso Cuarón's daring reimagining of the wizarding world with darker tones and a moodier atmosphere. Uh, it's widely loved, uh, often considered a highlight of the series. But even with all its brilliance, um, the movie isn't free of blunders, from accidental background slip ups to continuity goofs. Some mistakes are so funny, they've become part of the film's charm. These unnoticed flaws remind us that even magic needs a little, muggle handiwork now and then. So grab your invisibility cloak because we're about to uncover some of the funniest errors that slipped into Azkaban. Um, First, picture Draco Malfoy strutting outside Hogsmeade, heels clicking proudly. But wait, his boots are spotless in one shot, and then suddenly covered in snow in the next. Unless Malfoy was secretly trying to test a snow repelling charm midair. Uh, this looks like a classic continuity mistake. Someone forgot to apply the white powder to his boots. Every time the camera rolled, okay. Next, imagine Harry and Hermione sneaking around Hogwarts. Spy mode, activated. Uh, but if you look closely under Hermione's hoodie, you'll spot a rectangular bulge. Her wireless mic pack. It's like she's hiding a chocolate frog instead of secret magic. Um, and the filmmakers probably wish they had a time turner to secretly swap out those mic packs. Then there's the famous leaky cauldron scene where suddenly a mysterious 300 flashes on a stone pillar. Uh, um, Maybe someone in the editing room was feeling a little digital wizardry of their own. Or perhaps it was a rogue QR code trying to join the wizarding world. And let's not forget Harry's home on Privet Drive. And one moment, the kitchen window looks far from the sunroom, then suddenly it's right up against it. This could be a perspective trick, or maybe Harry decided to magically redesign his house uh, just to confuse Dudley. And while visiting Hagrid's hut, you might notice props like bird cages and watering cans mysteriously vanish and reappear between shots. The cottage already seems to have a personality of its own. So maybe it's just practicing its own magic tricks, disappearing props included. Meanwhile, in the hospital wing, Harry's bed looks pristine at first, then suddenly, like a tornado, went through it. Either Madame Pomfrey's pixies got a little too creative, or her cleaning spell needs an upgrade. The magic of filmmaking often makes it look like the hospital has a mind of its own. Um, and finally, the famous closing scene with Lupin shows him talking about pride and change. Uh, just as he begins, a giant boom mic reflected right in the corner, stealing the scene. It's like the invisible wizard was busy with sound and forgot his invisibility lesson. Um, or the boom operator just wanted to be part of Harry's story. Uh, who knew the wizarding world had such a mischievous side? From snow-covered boots to hidden tech, the slip-ups make the film all the more memorable personal part. Um, it's almost as if the film itself is uh, whispering even magic has its minor flaws, and hey, if Draco ever tries casting a snow charm mid-flight again, he might just end up with a snowball in his face. Probably the most effective charm he's ever failed at. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.